We're just gonna record. Yeah. We are just going to record a mundo. I'm going to make me some eggs. You know, it's really crazy. Like, I went through this. I went through this period in my life where, how do I say this? Hold on, I need something to hold my phone up. I went through this period of my life, and I just felt like the Lord was telling me, you just need to show up. You know what I mean? Like no matter how you think, no matter how you feel. And it was also, but this season, for the past, actually this whole year of 2025, the BS actually started. Well, no, it started whenever we moved in here. And then anyway, so in February, they were trying to press charges on me for stealing a car that they let me use. And then anyways, for these past couple of months, I've just been I've been putting my best foot forward, and I've been, long time ago, I made a vow to go to church and that I would make it about Jesus and not about, if somebody was trying to offend me or say something or make me feel crazy or make me feel weird or sad or bad, whatever, so I was committed and dedicated that way. But it just seems that everything just kind of kept amping up, and whenever we think about prayer, we just think, oh, we'll just say a little simple prayer and go on about our day and trust in the fullness of God. But sometimes I believe that we need to pray with intense prayer and fasting as well. But sometimes it's hard for me to fast. And anyway, so this year, I haven't really been towards the end of this year, for the past maybe month and now till present day, I just haven't been feeling well. I show up to my job, but that's because I have to, but everything else has just been I go through it too much, warfare, that I just feel kind of beat down and broken a little bit to where I don't really want to show up. And not only that, but with the way that everything is going, there's no reciprocation of anything, and so I'm just kind of I want to bow out. I don't know, you know what I mean? And I kind of feel God is you're stronger than that, all of this and that. And I'm tired of the cliche, of all of the cliche stuff, all of the sayings of oh, this and that and whatever. Tired of it. Tired of it. I appreciate God. I love Jesus and everything like that. But I can't seem to take much any more than what I'm already kind of dealing with, if that makes sense. And, so it's just crazy. So, but yeah, I used to show up in a way, and I show up and I make sure I'm present and with people, whoever, whatever, and not just that situation, but in any situation, I always make sure, And it says in the Bible, those that yearn for righteousness will be satisfied, So all of this wasn't for nothing, even though it kind of feels like it is sometimes, because it's just what the heck is going on, right? And you have people like the most disgusting thing is when people like to make you feel a certain type of way, or they'll laugh at what you're going through when it really ain't all that funny, you know. But God is in it, I guess, you know. I'm just tired. Like, you know, I wish I was like the type of person that could make like super good, fun content, whatever. But in all actuality, I'm living in literal hell. You know, in my eyes, I would consider it hell. But I think I'm an optimistic person because I believe that this is just like a little snippet, and that but see, God, we can't think like that, because God doesn't allow you to get comfortable. The moment you try to think you're in comfort and you're okay and everything's good, and oh, I don't have to pray as much, I don't have to fast, I don't have to do nothing, God will, he will heap it down upon you, and you will learn your lesson. Like, oh, okay, whoops, never mind, sorry. And I think that that's what I'm going through right now, is like, we moved into here and I just got so complacent. Like, I was like, I don't have to, I don't want to. Yeah, I would go to church and everything, but you know, fasting is required, intense warfare prayers are required, you know, interceding for other people and what they're trying to do required, you know, brotherly, sisterly duties required, you know, husband, wife duties required, you know. So yeah, it's a blessing, and wonderful blessings and all that. So yeah.